In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use Zapier Webhooks, an incredibly powerful tool for connecting different apps and automating workflows. If you find this useful, consider subscribing and liking the video. Let's dive right in. First off, if you haven't already, you need to access Zapier. You can do this by going to the Zapier homepage. Open your browser and head to zapier.com. It's quite intuitive, and you'll find a home base for all your automation needs. Once you're there, look for a button that says Create. It's usually located prominently on the main page. Go ahead and click on that. This button is where the magic begins. Creating a zap, or what Zapier calls an automation, involves selecting a trigger. Next, you'll want to click on the Zap section. This will take you into an area where you can manage all your existing automations or start a new one. Now that you're on the Zaps page, the first thing you'll notice is an option that says Trigger. Click on that to select the event that will kickstart your automation. You'll have many options, but don't worry. For our purposes, we're focusing on webhooks. After clicking on Trigger, you'll need to type in webhooks. This step is crucial since webhooks allow different applications to send data to each other in real time. Once you type that in, you should see an option for webhooks. Click on it. Then, click on Choose an Event. In that section, you will find several options related to webhooks. What we want to select here is Catch Hook. By choosing this, you're telling Zapier to expect a request from another service. Once you click on Catch Hook, you will need to hit Continue. This is where you'll configure how you want your webhook to behave and connect. It's like opening a door for the other app to send data to your Zap within Zapier. Now that you're ready with the catch hook, there is a step often overlooked: testing. Click on Test Trigger. This is vital because it allows you to ensure that everything is connected correctly and that Zapier is ready to receive data from your triggering event. After you run a test, Zapier will show you whether it successfully caught a hook. If everything is successful, you should see confirmation on your screen. And there you go. You're officially set up to use Zapier Webhooks. This powerful tool can now link your apps, enabling you to automate tasks that would otherwise take a lot of time and effort. Whether it's sending a new lead from your website directly into a spreadsheet or updating your CRM from an incoming form submission, Zapier Webhooks does it seamlessly. So now, take a moment to explore different ways you might use this feature to streamline your workflow. Transforming tasks into automated actions can save you a lot of time and energy. Thank you for joining me on this quick guide to Zapier Webhooks. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more tips, and share with anyone who might find it helpful. Have fun automating.